Well, hello, friends. It is Saturday. A very rare appearance for me. But I wanted to just try doing the missing letter from Merriam Webster for the week of July 7th. And, you can go back and do the archive. So I might do this like maybe once a month and just go through all of these. Um, you can also do archive puzzles, which is interesting. Yeah, let's get started with this July 7th one. And I think what I can do, I can go and do this frame, but I want to do it in another tab, I think, or I can just show it in this frame. There we go. And I think it'll look okay like this. I'm not entirely thrilled with the location of this, but that's okay. Woohoo! Biographical name. See, Georg Wilhelm Friedrich, 1770 to 1831, German philosopher. Is that Hegel? And then G through K link. GHI. It's 5 letters. Oh, I don't understand that. Oh, H-I-J, right? G-H-I-J-K, and then I think this is Hegel. And then a son of Jacob and the traditional eponymous ancestor of the tribes of Israel is, I don't know. Is it Job? Gob? A light bluish color. Jezebel blue. Should I blank you some? Kitchen question. Should I make you some? Should I spoon you some? Should I save you some, I think, right? So I think because 2 down is going to be SO. I think that is correct. So, a football game or a rock concert, those both events, and then conforming to or permitted by statute or established rules would be legal. Comedian Bargatze is Nate. It has a number on the map. It's the Roots. Alfred E. Newman's magazine was Mad. A European semi-parasitic green shrub with thick leaves, small yellowish flowers, and waxy white glutinous berries. Mantle berries. I don't know. A country in southwestern Asia bordering on the Mediterranean Sea in the southwest, the Sinai Peninsula in the south, or the northwest is the Mediterranean Sea, the Sinai Peninsula in the southwest, the Gulf of Aqaba in the southern tip, and the Dead Sea on the east. And its abbreviation. Southwestern Asia. Could be Oman. It could be United Arab Emirates. And then what is this? Any of the genus? The Fraxinus of trees of the olive family. Designed to allow patrons or customers to be served while remaining in their automobiles. It's a dine hop something. Amigo is Owl or Bud. European polity from 962 to 1806. Briefly, gosh, I don't know. Was it the Ottoman Empire? Underground finds. Maybe an ore, I guess. State of calm attentiveness. Maybe it's just some kind of green. Milk green, maybe? Yak was the son of Jake? I don't know. I guess, maybe? Zen is a state of calm attentiveness. Right? It's gotta be Oz. Is it Ireland or Ireland? Long-legged, swift-moving cat, Asenonics. Ubitus, about the size of a small leopard. Tree cat? No, this cat won't be in the answer. Winnie the Pooh's creators, that's A mill, I think. What's a long pole with a broad blade at one end used for propelling or steering a boat? Yeah, there we go. An oar. Wow, it's early. Hello, Dragon Engineer. What are you doing on this Saturday? Swift running Australian rat type bird. An emu? Oh, this is gonna be mistletoe. Country in southwestern Asia bordering on the Mediterranean Sea in the northwest. Well, does Israel border on the Mediterranean? I thought it was a different sea. Yeah, not as good at geography as I thought I was. Designed to allow patrons or customers to be served. So, oh right, it's drive-through. Yeah, so it is Israel. Okay. Let's be a cheetah. S and HRE. I don't know what that is. The Hungarian, Russian something? Yeah. Doing good. Glad to hear, Dragon. Cuddly looking Star Wars universe creatures are Ewoks. Robust energy and enthusiasm. Then, the edible fruit of a Chinese gooseberry having a fuzzy brown skin and slightly acidic, typically creamy flesh is going to be kiwi. An ash tree, maybe? Island of southern Japan, east of Kyushu. 720 or 7,245 square miles. Population is 4 million. Smallest of the 4 principal islands of Japan. No. Middle Eastern geography that well, and I don't know Japanese geography either, I guess. Michael Jackson hit on Thriller is probably Bad. Wait, was Bad was on? No, that was a different one, right? Could be. It's not. It's not indicating that it's a abbreviation. Although PYT, Pretty Young Thing, was abbreviated in the title. Now, you can always get some hints from the remaining letters. So, A, I don't have B yet. Oh, they help me out on the bottom, of course. So P and Y are not used yet, and then they'd have to be used somewhere else unless that one of those is a missing letter. The furtherance of the acceptance and sale of merchandise through advertising, publicity, or discounting, promotion. Used to identify a woman by her maiden family name, Nay, born as. The distinguishing name of a written, printed, or filmed production is the title. Kevin Kline won an Oscar for a fish called Wanda. Come-ons are advertising gimmicks, and Am I in Your Way? Crossing with Sense for Hearing and Touch. 3 before Sunday, well, let's go to Thursday, right? Used especially to cheer on a team would be Ra, and then to talk persistently would be to Yak. And Koku. I guess Yak is not the right one. Okay. Joke Green. Joan Green. Let's see. We have the right number of missing letters. So, what am I missing here? Light blue color. Hote green? I guess I'll just go through the alphabet. Joke green. Joy green. Joy green. Yeah, I'm very confused. Pretty sure it's Joke Green, so then there must be something else wrong. Maybe it's not an ash tree? Yab? Yabba dabba doo. What am I missing? It's missing here. Maybe it's Essa. No? Jake Green? Jane Green? Jade Green. Jade and Gad. Okay. That's going to be it. Okay, and now let's move on to the Tuesday. And so this is the second of the missing letter puzzles for the week of July 7th. Have a let's see. Adjective, amusing, eccentric, or irrational. Amusingly eccentric. Quirky. Roll as a cash, maybe wad. Weird. India, nope, it's not. It's gonna be pale ale. It's not wad either. A short period for rest and refreshments. A joint in the middle part of the human life. It's gotta be the knee. This ends in. Why? Maybe it is a wad. Maybe this could be wacky. Separated from others could be alone. And be down a short period for rest and refreshments. A concession or something? Concessions? An attitude of accepting, expecting, or being resigned to losing. Determinism or something? Or, be like fatalistic. Too long, persistently, wistfully, or sadly yearn. It's gotta be yearn. Old iPods or nanos. Really didn't need to know that. You could say TMI. Employ a political strategy that involves presenting oneself as being above partisan politics by espousing a position that is between two. Eccentricism or something, but that's not really a strategy. Any of the paired, curved, bony, or partly cartilaginous rods that stiffen the walls of the body of most vertebrates. A rib? Would it be ribs, though? Company that created the chess playing program Deep Blues, IBM, identified wrongly is misnamed or something? Oh, defeatism. Right, okay. Short period for rest is maybe a coffee break. Okay, yeah. Pierre de Fermat, French mathematician. The proof is in the margins here. Counterfeiter finder often is a T-man, the tax man. Identified wrongly. Humanitarian groups are NGOs, or non-government. It's away from north-northwest, in the opposite direction would be south-southeast. South by southeast. Triangularism? Triangle? This is to be small guitar of Portuguese origin popularized in Hawaii in the 1880s. Greek god of war is Ares. Fastened by stitches is sewn. The traffic light color is don't understand what this would be. Hurry up with this shearing already. Like cutting hair or something. To that. Sweetheart. Another word for sweetheart. Another way to say sweetheart. Maybe they. Piece of furniture central to a Seinfeld episode. Wasn't that the coffee table? An armoire, I think, was the was that the thing that like they were gonna pick up from the side of the road, and then or Elaine wanted it from the side of the road, so she got Kramer to sit and watch it, but of course you can't trust Kramer to do anything, so he walked away from it and then like came back and it was gone. George Orwell is a pseudonym of Eric Arthur Blair English. Eric Arthur Blair, who's an English author. Oh, it'd be umber would be a traffic light color. I guess that's what the yellow light is. Would it? Or would it be ember? No, umber? Yeah, what's bow? Oh, amber is the traffic light. Umber. What am I talking about? Amber lamps. Make like new again as a pool cues to retip, maybe. Place the tip on a pool cue. Income taxes on certain deposits in all gains deferred until withdrawals are made as an IRA. Used to express surprise. Heck. Go head to head. Maybe this is Phi? Yeah, the capital of Laos. Near the border with Thailand is Vientiane something. Telephone connection could be a line. And then traveling behind as a gaggle of kids is in tow, maybe? A particular grievance or source of aggravation is a triangulate. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah. I don't think that's a very valid way of arriving at any kind of philosophical or political stance. The capital of Laos, near the border with Thailand. The 11th month of the Gregorian calendar. Mom of a lamb is you. This is the Wednesday, the third day of Missing Letter from the week of July 7th, starting with a commissioned officer in the Army, Air Force, or Marine Corps, ranking above a captain and below a lieutenant colonel. Not sure. Athenian letters. Thinking of the Greek alphabet, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. For a federal republic in North America bordering on the Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic Oceans, capital is Washington. It's just the USA. Nice that they're not assuming that everyone would say this. States confidently causing great surprise and astonishment. That's long there. Red blank, like a certain reindeer. Red-nosed. Any of various substances that are usually the molecular basis of heredity. Why is that in the brackets there? It's got to be DNA, but I just don't stand by. Any of various proteins? What were they replacing there? I don't know. Body part with a drum. Something that they are. Oh, acids. Any of variety acids or. Okay, I think that's what they was replacing. I don't know. Body part with a drum is ear. What a piece of work. Very interesting or clever, not sure. City and capital at the northern end of a fjord. It's gotta be Oslo. A luncheon or supper buffet offering a variety of foods and dishes. I don't know. South by Southwest is the opposite of by Northeast. Muse or muse or news are Athenian letters. Officer in the Army, Air Force, or Marine Corps, ranking above a captain, below a lieutenant colonel. Major? Causing great surprise or astonishment, drop it there. States confidently needs to assert. Nile nuisance is an asp, and an itty-bitty battery would be a AAA, perhaps. Lavish selection could be an array. Not so much could be a Todd. I guess it's not draw dripping. A top. I might have 15 across. Or two down might be wrong. I don't think it is though. Oh, so much is a ton. Okay, that works then. Someone who prepares something such as literary material or for publication or public presentation is going to be an editor. Very interesting or clever. Nutty. Flora is plant, bacterial, or fungal life. Characteristic of a region, period, especially environments. A luncheon or supper buffet offering a variety of foods and dishes is a smorgasbord. Nifty. Isman? What a piece of work, Isman. Isman. I thought it was a name. Part of LGBT is going to be gay, and used as a function word to express assent would be yeah. Yeah. Yes. One of a pair of slender, movable, segmented sensory organs on the heads of insects, myriapods, and crustaceans is the antenna. Yeah, and singular is antenna. Antenna is pluralized. And Billy Zane was in the Titanic. Personal bests. So it is just yes. Breaking down for the word used as a function of consent. The letter that is last in the alphabet is Z. Gosh, a Greek moon goddess often portrayed as a virgin. Oh, it's C. Okay, got it. This clue threw me off. We're not USA-centric, and yet we're using the USA-centric pronunciation of C. Phoebe. A tool used for digging away material. A borer, which is also used to describe me. You know they are blank, grammatically questionable doors line. Sure, real estate seller. It's abbreviated though. Broker. A wreath or necklace, usually of flowers, is a lay. Missing C and G, so it's probably E and T, I want to say, are going to be used here. Oh, it is G that's going to be used. Okay, so a category of artistic, musical, or literary composition characterized by a particular style, form, or content. It's a genre. If you want to find, if you want to have some laughs, and rest in peace to Alex Trebek. But if you go on YouTube and you search for Alex Jacob, who was a contestant on, actually a Jeopardy champion, multi-day Jeopardy champion, had a lot of fun putting together a compilation of all the ways that Alex Trebek pronounced genre. And it's a good 30 seconds to a minute of just fun. So I would recommend checking that out. You know they are blank, something error. A liar? Grammatically questionable doors line. You know they are a liar. That would be grammatically questionable because I think. I don't know. An agent is a real estate seller. Okay, so the hare, any of the swift gnawing, herbivorous, usually shy, lagomorph animals, or mammals, have long ears, short tails, and powerful long hind legs. Yoko Ono moved out of the Dakota in 2023. What does that mean? The Dakota? Acorn creator is an oak tree, and an RNA is the various acids that are associated with the control of cellular chemical activities. It's Dak Prescott. So far we have U, G, and C. Hang on one second. All right. Let's do the Thursday. Relax the muscles of my neck. So tense. All right, so Thursday, July 10th, this is the fourth day of the missing letter for the week of July 7th. I'm going to start off with giving it trouble or anxiety. Not sure. Matt Gaffney really just likes to come right out of the gate with some difficult clues. Blank Phobiscum, I think that's Latin, and I think peace be with you, so I think peace is pact. Characterized by relating to or requiring only a small amount of moisture? Maybe it's not. It could be like pass. The C. I thought it was PACE at form. This could be pesky. Let's see. Faculty or phenomenon of finding valuable or agreeable things not sought for. That's a long. Performed by interlacing yarn or thread in a series of connected loops with needles. Oh, that's gotta be, Oh no, it is. Okay, it's knit. Right, I was thinking of sewing. This is knitting. A large, usually motor-driven craft used for pleasure cruising is a yacht. Yacht. An enclosed area used for public entertainment's gotta be an arena. Is that always closed? I don't know. Before partially it could be air, or poetically. Characterized by relating to or requiring only a small amount of moisture, then would be. I don't know. Maybe it's paths. Boy, of or relating to large groups of people classed according to common racial, national, tribal, religious, linguistic, or cultural origin or background is a ethnic. And 920 years ago, okay. Now we have to do math. So that would be what, 1105, so is that right? I don't know. I guess, but it's not indicating anything about it being like Roman numerals or abbreviated or anything. So I don't know about that clue. And a usually enclosed wagon or motor truck used for transportation of goods is going to be a van, so maybe that is correct. Noteworthy time could be an era. Person, especially among American Indian groups, who is believed to possess supernatural powers that can heal illnesses and keep away evil spirits. I don't know about that one. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Oh, it's not CC. It's M, right? Millennia, right? Or 1100. MCV, not CC. CCV would be 205. So this is like a medicine man or something? Son of Jacob and traditional eponymous ancestor of one of the tribes of Israel. Well, we had Gad. I guess Dan? Is Dan one? To make small, sharp, sudden, repeated noises may crackle. Not having or exhibiting good taste could be tacky. Wood used for making archery bows, I guess, could be a U? Y-E-W, maybe? Bile, I think, is a yellow and greenish alkaline fluid that is secreted by the liver. Nab is to catch or seize and rest. And a word in 4 U.S. state names is new. So New Jersey, New York, New Hampshire, and New Mexico are. I feel like there should be more. Mary Blank, Gilligan Islands, Castaway. Marianne, right? Faculty or phenomenon. Finding valuable or agreeable things not sought for. It really like be. Oh, serendipity. Yeah. Yes, arriving at something we're not expecting to. It's another. Yeah. Yeah, another way of saying that. City in central Poland, west-southwest of Warsaw, population 729,000. North Africa to the Algerians. No. What anarchic societies have no government, no leader, no rules? Or, like, really, it's like no laws. But there would be, like, social norms and rules. I guess, is this Lodi? The final letter. Oh, that's funny. Or maybe it is the Lods. Deep and poignant distress caused by or as if bereavement. Grief. Yeah. Okay. John Hoyer Blank. I think this is maybe Updike, and now we're going to the international version of the English last letter of the alphabet. Then it's Van Dyke. Stand in battle or physical combat. Let's see this secret life of maybe Danny K. A World of Warcraft fan is a gamer. The highway is a route, abbreviated. 1982 movie creatures. Well, what? ETs? Oh, were there multiple ETs actually at the end? Alpheus Giat? Be Wyatt. No. Hyatt. Fight. It's there. 23 down. Past, present, or future perfect is the tense, and then yeah, ET's there. The swinging ring king would be Ali, and our artist would be Gene Arp, I think. And so, having completed one's working or professional career, abbreviated as retired, RET. PSYOP is intelligence agency activity, and then I guess we're just gonna take a guess here. Xeric. That is apparently means very dry. So far we have UGCI, and let's see, requiring only a small amount of moisture. Okay. Yeah. I think I might have seen that in context of describing scorpions, actually. Other arachnids that just require very little water to survive. Which is like interesting because like they can go a long time without having any water. So go to the result and then click through to Friday, because the 5th day. It's the fifth day, and we're going to reveal the missing letter for Friday, July 11th. This is for the missing letter the week of July 7th. A place, employment status, or activity for which a person or thing is best fitted. I don't know. Worn down pencil's tip could be a nib or a nub. I've heard it more of a nub. I could be wrong about. I could be completely wrong though. Found in ordinary practice or in the ordinary course of events would be usual. Equal and homogeneous, a combining form. I think this is like ISO. I'm not sure what combining form means. Isn't that like a but like this is a prefix, so wouldn't it say prefix or something? This could be a niche, a place, employment, status, or activity. Yeah, the thing is best fitted. And L high is relating of K through 5 school. Oh wait, no, it's not, because this has to be bocce, a bowling game of Italian origin. And spelled with an E, so it's elementary, right? I thought L high, right? Of course, it only goes to 5. Didn't think that one through. A wall or shelf, blank. Look what they're doing there. They're replacing something with those brackets. A wall or shelf clock that announces the hours by seconds, resembling a bird's call. A cuckoo clock. Yeah, just guided by the clue there. A large estate, especially in a Spanish-speaking country plantation. The hacienda. The final 3 of 26, well, there are 26 letters in the English alphabet, so I think the last 3 would be X, Y, and Z. Or Z. Actress Aishwarya. This has come up before. Her name, can't remember it. A moist, usually orange fleshed sweet potato is a yam. Nothing 0 could be zip. And an electronic device has a stereo system for increasing of voltage and colors and amp. This, I think, of only a few words in that figure. I think X-ray is going to be part of it. A shadow photograph revealing the internal structure of objects opaque to ordinary light. So it's an X-ray. Picture that would fit. I just don't ever really hear it as an X-ray picture. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Soft leather. Heel the shoe or boot with the sole brought up the sides of the foot and over the toes where it is joined with the puckered seam to a U-shaped piece lying on top of the foot. I need help with that one. Floating ice formed in a large sheet surface of a body of water. That's got to be a flow. An organization that can recall medications. So it's going to be the FDA. If that's still a thing that exists at the time of you watching this. Celine Dion, who sings Porque tu m'aimes encore. Celine Dion. Celine Dion. A movement seeking equal rights and status for a group. Yeah, this has to be lib. I just don't understand what this lib movement. I guess. This could be opt. And 19 down a hairy annual Asian legume. Wow, that's a way to describe something. Lysine max, widely grown for its oil-rich, proteinaceous seeds and for forage and soil improvement. Is a soy. Edamame. Like, comes like that. Soy is a soybean. To make skin darken, especially by exposure to the sun. To make skin tan, especially by exposure to the sun. Big Apple School is, oh gosh. SUNY? It could be Southern University? Is that what it is? I don't know. It could be SUNY. The City University of New York. Which I think is the most appropriate here, being that we're for the Big Apple School. Maybe it's not right though. Later, darling. Ciao. Maybe it's just the County College of New York. City University. City College, not City. City. So I think this says X-ray picture. Just never really heard it referred to as being a picture. Drink from as a kitten might a bowl of milk would be the Labatt's. Sing, I guess is the leather shoe or boot. And vulcanized rubber disc used in ice hockey as a puck. Work and press into a mass, or as if with the hand system need, and it's got to be with an A. You're not using your knee, that would be the E. But you're using your hands, your knuckles, your whatever. Slash some dough or something. Take as powers to usurp. Usually done violently or forcefully. Approximately in dates. Circa. So the classic TV name is RCA. Take a few too many liberties with as an expense accounts to down under jumper could be a roo, a kangaroo. A mythical creature of horrid form or aspect is an orc. Propel a boat by means of oars, just a row, so maybe that is it. So oro is Spanish for gold, so it looks like it was an orc, and then a 33 across. So it's large bowl-shaped cooking utensil used especially in stir frying. That's a wok. That should be it for this one. So far, we have UGCID as the missing letters for the week. Let's go into Saturday and see a crossword puzzle with a twist. This is the missing letter for the week of July 7th. This is Saturday, July 12th. Adjective or noun, 0 or nothing. Let's see, you didn't. Hippo. Um, I think the sun is on New Mexico's flag. Yeah. Bouncers check them would be ID. So, maybe it's not sun. State of the northwestern U.S. bordering on the British Columbia, Canada is Idaho. Tell me your questions to ask. Just do that. At your wits' end, and you just want them to get to the point and ask them. What is it? Zoom or nothing. Body of water between New York and Canada. It's not Lake Placid. I don't think so, right? Not Lake Placid. Lake, no, it's one of the Great Lakes, of course. Ontario? Lake Ontario. Yeah. Which is, I think, is to the west of Lake Erie. Or no, to the east of Lake Erie. It has to be to the east, right? Because Lake Erie is where Pittsburgh, or not Pittsburgh, Ohio, and a little bit of Pennsylvania, and a little tiny bit of New York is. But then the other side is where they got Ontario bits, right? Okay, any of a genus of small striped North American and Asian rodents of the squirrel family. No. Flexible, usually thermosetting resin. It's got to be an epoxy used chiefly in coatings and adhesive. Man, Gaffney's going for the word starting with X. Container in which a concentrated stream of electrons strikes a metal target and produces radiation. This is an X-ray tube. Alright, that's a little bit stale. Using X-ray twice in 1 week. Come on, Gaff. You can do better. You could do better, Gaffney. The cover of a building is the roof, or the roof, depending on your accent. A monetary subunit of the krona. Sweden. Don't know. Close friend. Bam, maybe? Uh-oh, what is a primordial first substance from which, according to some theories, the elements are supposed to be formed? Well, I thought that was an ooze. Maybe I'm wrong about this whole X-ray tube thing. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe it's not even a roof. You have to say goodbye. An idiom that means used to say goodbye. Vehicle with a kayak strapped to it. Maybe it could be a Jeep, I think. Maybe. A van? No, I don't think a van. I don't know what is happening here. A closed vessel, usually with a spigot for serving a hot beverage, is an urn. A person qualified and authorized to practice vet medicine. I'm learning I don't see these brackets really in a lot of the puzzles I usually do. So this is a stylistic choice done by Merriam Webster, or by the missing letter, and by Matt Gaffney here. But basically, what it means is that word is going to be used, like the word that is in place of animal there is going to be in the answer, either as part of a abbreviation as part of one of the words of that abbreviation, of that initialism or acronym, or it's just going to straight up be the answer, like this. You could just like replace that bracketed word with the answer, and it should make the same amount of sense, right? A person qualified and authorized to practice vet medicine. Yeah, a vet. Vehicle with a kayak strap to it could be an SUV. And before the part, so I find it's very loose with indicating whether or not something's going to be an abbreviation. We don't always get that clue from the in the written clue. Used to say goodbye. I don't know. Heir to bards is before. And I used to say goodbye. Sexy time. I don't know. Otorhinolaryngologist is an ENT. Ear, nose, and throat. Oh, this has to be like see you later. See you later? That's an idiom, though? Oh, maybe it isn't. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, let's see. I think this was ooze. Was it not? A close friend? Okay, no. BFF? Oh, this is weird. I don't understand what's happening with that side there. CBS Morning's Arrival. That's got to be the today's. Not the Today Show. The Good Morning America, right, on ABC, I think, and the Today Show is NBC, I think. To seize or to catch on. That wouldn't be. Oh no, to seize or to catch could do. That'd be grab or glom. I guess glom. But that doesn't make any sense. What is happening here? So this has to be, let me put it this way. Attention, abbreviation on envelopes, I guess. And what's a list on display of a computer from which a user can select the operation of the computer is to perform as a menu? I don't know what this is. I think this is an Akita, a large muscular dog breed of Japanese origin. The War of the Worlds was by H.G. Wells, and Boxing Ring King is Muhammad Ali. A network of silken thread is a web, and then Eli Manning is field scanning QB, and a IO is usually written. See, any of several horse races held annually and usually restricted to 3-year-olds. Oh my gosh. What was that called? It's not a derby. I don't know. It can carry a tune. I do not know. Green attempts to be putts. Like at the golf course, right? So unlikely to be the life of the party. Me doesn't fit. My name doesn't fit, so maybe that. A key on a keyboard that indents text by a preset amount is a tab key, or if you want to order a soda. Caribbean form of magic. Wait, Santeria? No, not voodoo. I don't know. Maybe this is a derby? An iPod could carry a tune if they weren't obsolete by now. So maybe this isn't. So yeah, this is X-ray tube, right? I don't understand. Why? My party? No, that doesn't fit. Oh, shy fit. That's definitely me. Be rough. Not fan. This Yylum. Demeanor could be aura and then or? I don't know what this is. Obia? Obia? I don't understand that one. Is a Kia the New Mexico's flag symbol? Zia? It must be zilch, doesn't it? Let's just ask it. Yeah, this has to be a chipmunk. Okay. This is zilch, but then Hoto? Hotu? Brand of tools. Yeah, so zilch. We have the right number of missing letters. There's only one. So we've filled out all of the circle letters, so that seems that's a decent check to assume that it's correct. Brand of tools. Photo? Silent? That's it? I don't... That was a... Yeah, that was just a awkward thing to fill that. I don't know. I can't do any better. But now we're on to the last day. We have the last puzzle of the week of July 7th is Sunday, July 13th. We get to solve the puzzle and then solve the answer for solve the puzzle for the rest of the week. And this is going to be a 15 by 15, the big grid for Sunday. Let's go with a piece of information presented as having objective reality. Fact? Gotta be, right? Placed under legal or moral restraint or obligation. Ordered or something, right? Or moves diagonally. Breaks. No, that's not diagonal. That's just side to side. But Taj Mahal is an Agra. India. Website info sections are FAQ box. Who says, maybe? Chills and a fever could be Agu. 1842, 1877, Tastuco Witko. or Tashunka, we'd go to Indian. Is that Crazy Horse? Tiny Spit could be a tad, and then the greater extensor muscle of the front of the thigh that is divided into 4 parts is the quadriceps, I believe. A fisherman often don't know. Once a year would be annually. A in Arles is so that's French, though I think referring to a single one, so the quantity, not the indefinite article. Well, yeah, the indefinite article, right? Not just the letter. Unhun or nope. So 15 across looks like annoy, disturb, or irritate, especially by repeated acts. Like me trying to troubleshoot my internet problems with Cox technical support via their chat function, which is beyond annoying. They are absolutely useless and can't help you. You tell them that you need to have a tech come because there is definitively, I've troubleshooted it, it's down to a problem with their line. It's not the equipment. The problem. But no, send somebody out without trying to charge you $100. We're trying to upsell you getting some kind of tech service plan. Good. Placed under legal or moral restraint or obligation. Don't know what this is. An imagined world or society in which people lead wretched, dehumanized, fearful lives. That's not generally what I think of when I think of dystopian novels. It's always like, well, like, yes, it's like there's always this like dichotomy in dystopian fiction that I read. It's about there's always some kind of class difference. There's what's the Karl Marx quote? There's everything is just class warfare or something. Where like a small set of people enjoy a utopia, where the vast majority are living in a dystopia. Does this sound familiar? I don't know. Fisherman often is a sailor. Had for dinner would be 8. No, I guess it's not that. Sound? No. Bound? Yeah, the bound. Okay. Fisherman often is a baiter. Jeez. Wandering showman's entertainment. So shall you reap. Ye reap. What do you get with Gustav Mahler? What is this? Rare? What else can I say? Came about as a situation would be arose. A rare read. What the heck is that? Just that's the one. That's the one you needed to have in there for this whole thing to fit, huh, Matt? Rarey. Is that I don't even know if that's correct. Magic is David Blaine's field. Gruesomeness depicted in vivid detail is gore. On a plank with doing well on a. They in Paris are ils. On a roll is doing well. Okay, so facial scrub is a cleanser. Or it's an example of cleanser. Suffix for auto or Pluto. Plutocrat and autocrat. Just thinking plutocracy and autocracy. I don't remember, what is a plutocracy? It's like a led by like a certain number of like philosophers or something. Something to that effect. That's all I ask. An FBI agent casually, so we started off with G-Man. So we have G-Man, FBI agent. Oh, so it could be Zag. He's thinking Zag. A tickled doll could be Elmo. That's funny. Number some. It could be a number of something. So some of them. Proposed course of action could be a plan. A number could also be a song, right? Listen to this number. A breeze from the west is a zephyr. Marking for good is etching. Suffix with accessory or inventory. Inventory. A sprite believed to children to leave money while they sleep in exchange for a body part. It's coming for your outside bones, friends. Never forget, your teeth are outside bones. Your bones are teeth that live outside. They hang from your lips like that. Go to see or stay at a place for a particular purpose, such as business or sightseeing. No. Merriam Webster rival in the UK is the Oxford English Dictionary. And Collins, I think, is also online. What's a painter's layers? Primers, maybe? Amusing and usually light sparring with words is a repartee. The repartee is a common word, or at least more common than raree. What the fuck is a raree? I really think that's wrong. Am I gonna like be in a surprise here? Mysterious, strange, or unexpected is Iray. Perfect places are Edans. And if you sported something as a sports jacket, you wore it. City on the Brazos River in northeast central Texas. Population 124,805. Watch out for those ATF agents. Don't be making any polygamous cults there. A fabric with lustrous face and dull black sateen. Game of something. Inches is a close contest. Nasty look could be a sneer and to expose to danger or risk. Okay, so then used to identify a woman by her maiden family name. Nay. Again, that shows up again. This broadcast here. Let me tell you my side of the story. Okay, so guiding principles are ideals. Same here, maybe as do I or something. They dry paint? They dry paint? I don't know. Alone in a class or category. In a class or category? I don't know. Wide mouth container used especially for home canning. Mason jars, right? Or a mason jar. Use a big one. Show up on election days to vote. Or maybe you volunteer. Good on you if you do. Jason in 2025's a Minecraft movie. I guess you're going to vote as well if you want to vote. You probably could. Yeah, Jason Momoa. Momoa, not Mamoa. It's Momoa. Remember that. It's Momoa. Not Mamoa. Momo. Hall & Oates, a famed music act. Primers. Visit is to go to see or stay at a place for a particular purpose, such as business or sightseeing, and then esos are those things. Tijuana. Only? Alone in the class or category? Is that only one? They glow paint? That's weird. Agreed would be same here. Muscular tubular passage of the vertebrate, digestive, respiratory tracts extending from the back of the nasal cavity and mouth to the esophagus. Oh, is that the larynx? Wait. Is it with an H? There's a H in here somewhere, isn't there? Is that it? A guest or a foreigner? Could be an expat. But then, okay, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. Is it LH? I thought it was just LAR. I'm completely wrong on this. Strong affection for another arising out of kinship or personal tie. Love, maybe? Fate for the record. Ever? It could be. Celtic from the wind, always Ali. It's like always clued that way too. Like you're not coming up with any like clever ways to clue Ali. Theater production. I would just remove that one from my dictionary, honestly. My word list. So stale. Theater production. A play. Okay, so it's a pharynx? Is that what it is? Pharynx? Hola is used especially among Latin Americans to attract attention or shout encouragement or exultation. Hola. A unit of length equal in the US to 0.94 meters. Ah. Pharynx. Okay. What the heck is this? To expose to danger or risk. Jeopardize, maybe? Prefixed with commute. Not sure. Supreme ruler could be a star with a C. Are we going with the British spelling of jeopardize? Okay, so recite one's lines, maybe. Could be act. Okay, we are going with that, but okay. Star. Prefix with commute. Don't know. River 1,509 miles long in Russia and Kazakhstan that flows south into the Caspian Sea. It's the Ural? Or the Aral? Garrel? Use a spade is to be dug. Yeah, I dig that. Posh word meaning twirl is gyre or something. Telecommute is, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Void as a contract could be to annul. Advice? Opinion. Imply? Wait. Dear Yokos. Alright, so prefix or combining form is Xeno for guest or foreigner. Roots is the Alex Haley saga, and then input is that, and then I guess annul with two N's. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we have U, G, C, I, D, N, K, and then we have to do... Oh, it's ducking. Mystery word is ducking. I don't know what happened. Where we go? Yeah, let's unscramble it. It's definitely ducking. There we go. We solved the mystery word. And it's written by Gaffney, one of the most celebrated crossword creators in America. He uses Merriam Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. Isn't that fabulous? Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Merriam Webster's pretty good, and they're pretty sassy. They have a great social media team, and you can follow them on Blue Sky, and always with the timely and relevant cultural references and commentary for the day. It's a great follow on there, and if you support them by buying some of their stuff or something, I don't know how Merriam Webster makes money. Do they sell books and stuff? They sell publications, I guess. I don't know. But if you would like to support me as well, there will be, you might have seen some things on the screen throughout the broadcast, and would appreciate it. Only if you can afford, pledge whatever you can afford, or only what you can afford. I'm not saying don't, just a couple bucks, There's a Patreon, there's the Ko-fi, and you can support me by watching the YouTube channel and following me on Twitch here. Go ahead and give a follow here, because I don't know why that's not popping up. But I've had this goal here for a while, and ever since I put this goal for getting to 10 followers down here, I have not gotten a single follower yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not worth following. I don't know. So until I do this again, I'm planning on keeping the schedule of doing Thursdays with the Monkey Island series, and doing point-and-click adventure games then. It's just something I enjoy doing that. And when I can find a couple hours to do that, really really makes me happy. So I hope it makes you happy, and I hope I can share some of my puzzle solving techniques and strategy for the distractible mind of me, which is probably one of a ADHD, autism category. Yeah. So thank you if you've watched this on repeat. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much, and I will see you whenever you end up showing up in the stream. Ta-ta.